So this is the 16th annual Denver Restaurant Week, and it's a 10-day celebration of all things food in Denver. It's always a really exciting time for our restaurants and for people who like to go out to restaurants. You get a great deal on a multi-course meal, and you can do it several times throughout the week because there are 3 different price points that make it really budget-friendly.
Let's say I go to a really cool fancy restaurant, well, maybe not a fancy restaurant for 25 bucks, but let's say a really cool restaurant for 25 bucks.
Yeah.
Can I return to the same restaurant?
Absolutely. You can go back as many times, make as many reservations as you want. I'm sure they would appreciate your repeat business. Of course, there are more than 250 restaurants participating, so I might recommend trying a couple different places. And we do have those 3 price points, the $25, $35, or $45. So you could do a really fancy dinner at that $45 price point and maybe 1 or 2 of the $25 or $35 and still feel like you're getting a great deal.
I know last year you introduced a new feature to Denver Restaurant Week, because I guess before, if people wanted to go to a restaurant, they'd go to the website, they'd find it, but now you have a neighborhood planner. Can you tell us more about how that works?
Absolutely. So you can search by neighborhood on denverrestaurantweek.com, which is really exciting because that's one of the things we want to encourage people to do, is to get out into the neighborhoods, whether it's their own and they're trying something close to home, or they're exploring the city a little bit more and they're trying somewhere new, or maybe a neighborhood they haven't been to. So you can search by neighborhood, and of course you can search by dietary needs as well. So vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free. And then with 3 price points, you can narrow it down if you want to search based on your budget. Search by $25, $35, or $45. Denver Restaurant Week was actually one of the first restaurant weeks in the country, and we at Visit Denver wanted a way to help our locals become ambassadors for our culinary scene. And so we created Denver Restaurant Week, and it started with about 80 participants, 80 plus participants, and now we're up to more than 250. And it's just grown over these 16 years from trying to showcase the culinary scene and get people interested in it and get to know it, to now really celebrating it, because we had more than 320 restaurants open in Denver last year alone. We just got the announcement that 18 Colorado chefs and restaurants are semi-finalists for the James Beard Awards, which are the Oscars of the food world, if you don't know. And so it's really become this exciting celebration of everything Denver has to offer.
For someone that's new, for someone that's never done it, how should they prepare for it?
So the first thing is to go to denverrestaurantweek.com. All of the participating restaurants are listed there, as well as their menus. So click through however you want to search. If you want to search by neighborhood like we talked about, or price point, or dietary needs, find the menus that seem interesting to you, and then there's also a reservation link through denverrestaurantweek.com. So make a reservation at the places that seem really interesting to you that you want to try, and then go enjoy an evening out with friends or your significant other or your family.
Well, thank you very much, Geisheker from Visit Denver, for talking with us about Denver Restaurant Week. It's awesome to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.